Dr. Sharadha Raghavan is a board-certified psychiatrist with over 30 years of medical experience and a well-established reputation for her extensive knowledge and compassionate patient care. Her expertise includes diagnosing and treating a wide range of neuropsychiatric disorders with a particular focus on autism spectrum disorder, and has published work on topics like Prozac and sleep paralysis and arousal regulation in autistic children. Dr. Raghavan shares her findings to advance the understanding of neuropsychiatric conditions. She graduated from Madras Medical College and completed her residency at Stanford University. She currently practices in San Jose, California, and is committed to excellence in psychiatric care.
It was in the third year of my medical school. My nephew got diagnosed with autism. We're talking in the early 80s now, when I was in India, right? And initially, we didn't know what autism mean. I still remember when the doctor said, "Oh, we think he has autism. He's autistic?" I thought he was artistic, not autistic. So that's how little I knew about autism. And I'm like looking it up. There's not much available. This is again in the 80s. We didn't know much, and especially in India. And as I researched, I found out there was not even a specialty for child and adolescent psychiatry. So the people who treated children derived their knowledge from the general psychiatry training. I think that's really what got me on this journey. I was determined to learn more. I was determined to go someplace where I could become a child and adolescent psychiatrist. Once I graduated, then I immigrated to the United States. And I have to say I was very fortunate in finding some really good mentors with whom I still stay connected, stay in touch, meet them, talk to them every single year. And so they helped me on my journey. I worked as a research assistant at the Autism Clinic at Stanford. And this was all clinical research. And Dr. Bryna Siegel, who is one of my mentors, she recommended that I work as a teacher or a teacher's aide at one of the non-public schools. And I did. And I was a teacher's aide, and I worked with kids. And it was a very humbling experience. It gave me a different perspective. I had a perspective about children with difficulties as a family member. Now I have it as a teacher. And of course, I was determined to go on to do child and adolescent psychiatry. So I applied for my residency training, and again was fortunate to get into Stanford to do my general psychiatry training. Finally, I settled on outpatient. And I think that's very satisfying for me. I feel fulfilled because I can have a connection with my patients that's longer term, with the families. They send me even now some updates. When the kids graduate, they send me cards saying, "I've graduated." And it's so pleasing to see that they have achieved something that I wanted to see them achieve, right? Their full potential. It's the capacity or the ability to translate vision into reality. But translating vision into reality means you have to have a passion and you have to persevere, right? And also, leadership and learning go hand in hand, and learning never ends. And likewise, change is constant and change is progress. So good leaders have to be able to align themselves to the change and, embrace it. I also think it requires the ability to break down complex problems into simpler ones, understand the root causes, come up with solutions that are implementable. And that is so true for psychiatry, what we do. They are complex problems. There's no one reason why a person feels this way or that way, or something happens. There's always multifactorial. And so we need to understand, come up with the right diagnosis, look at the different treatment options. There's no one option, no one medicine. So it kind of goes hand in hand with that. The need for gender diversity and gender balance in leadership role is so crucial. So crucial. Women bring unique perspectives and experiences to the table. Women by nature are intuitive. They are sensitive to other people's emotions. That helps the team to work more cohesively. Diverse teams, we know, are more innovative and they're more creative. They come up with more ideas, more than the homogeneous teams, right? So women are also very empathetic listeners. They value collaboration and they bring up the maximum potential in the team.